Part 1. The Hope Ball Charity Foundation, The Perfect Cover. In November 2023, Declan Rice announced the launch of a charity called Hope Ball, with the aim of supporting football-loving children in Africa and South Asia. The website was professionally designed, the clips were touching, and there were a series of articles praising the foundation. But behind the glitz were confusing transactions from offshore companies in the Cayman Islands, Belize and Dubai. Many of the large donations came from fake companies, with transfers in a circuitous chain spanning 4 countries. Bomb Part 2. Anonymous Hacker, Shadow K, and the Shocking Leak. On February 14, 2024, Valentine's Day, a hacker group called Shadow K released a code containing 80 internal emails between Rice, his personal accountant, and a UAE businessman named Faris Al-Majid, who is believed to be the kingpin of underground finance specializing in money laundering through sports. One email clearly stated, "Declan, the £450,000 needs to be divided into 3 installments. Don't let Arsenal Audit see the money flowing through the subsidiaries in Dubai." Netizens discovered that the charity fund had received more than £5 million in 3 months, but had never organized any public social activities. Police Officer Part 3, Investigation, Tracing and Arsenal in Crisis. The press exploded. Keywords like #RiceLeaks, #DirtyMoneyFC, #Hope or hoax flooded social media. The Financial Conduct Authority, FCA, stepped in. Related accounts were frozen. Arsenal quickly issued a statement saying that the club has no involvement in the personal financial activities of the players. An investigative reporter from the BBC discovered that 2 companies that sponsored the Hope Ball Fund were also involved in money laundering for a tournament in Asia in 2018. Rice temporarily withdrew from the England team, not appearing in public for 2 months. Firecracker Part 4. Unmasking the Agent. A stab in the back. A sudden turn of events occurred when Raya's former agent, David H., was arrested in Spain for tax evasion and financial fraud. According to the testimony, he manipulated Rice, using his reputation as a player to create a charity cover, while Rice didn't fully understand what was going on. However, many people did not believe it. A leaked clip of Rice signing a batch of documents at a hotel in Abu Dhabi caused outrage on social media. There is no way an England captain doesn't know anything about his own money. Hole Part 5. Escape or Return? In June 2024, Declan Rice reappeared in an exclusive interview with The Times. He affirmed, "I was naive. I let other people manage my money. But I never did anything wrong on purpose." Public opinion was divided. One side supported Rice because he had reformed, the other side demanded the FA ban him from playing for at least 1 year to set an example. The scandal caused Declan Rice's image to collapse. A new icon of English football, now a face that needs to be washed. Part 6. FIFA puts Rice on the blacklist, temporary ban. Amidst a wave of global outrage, FIFA officially suspended Declan Rice from all international competition. Brief statement. FIFA does not tolerate any acts of exploiting football for the purpose of money laundering or illegal sponsorship. A big shock hit the England team right before the 2026 World Cup qualifiers. Coach Gareth Southgate quietly removed Rice from the list, while the Arsenal dressing room was broken. Many veteran players refused to shake Raya's hand when he returned to training. Detective Part 7. Rice fled to Dubai. The financial ghost behind it was revealed. In July 2024, Rice disappeared from England. A leaked source said that he had fled to Dubai, taking refuge with his godfather, Faris Al-Majid, a mysterious financial tycoon who had been under CIA surveillance since 2020. Many newspapers have likened Rice to the football version of Carlos Ghosn, a man who runs away from the truth under the guise of a victim. Interpol officially issued a red notice, but the UAE refused to extradite him because there was insufficient evidence of a crime under the law of the host country. Downward Trend Part 8. The desperate call, Rice begs for forgiveness. In a leaked recording, Rice called a former West Ham teammate, choking up. "I don't know where to start. Everything is out of control. I just want to get back to playing football, but now I'm a prisoner of myself." The call lasted only 38 seconds before being disconnected. The clip went viral, dividing public opinion. Balance scale one side demanded that Rice be stripped of all titles and erased from the history of the England team. Red Heart one side forgave him, claiming that Rice was a victim of a global financial manipulation system. Firecracker Part 9, The Fatal Blow, leaked confidential report from UEFA. On September 9, 2024, a confidential UEFA document was hacked and posted online. A blacklist of 8 European players suspected of being involved in the Moneyball fraud network, an international organization that launders money through football transfers and charities. Declan Rice is the number one name. A recording was attached showing that Rice once asked an accountant, "Change the name of the company, Hope Ball, to Athletic Bridge Foundation. The old name is too much scrutiny." Investigators believe this is no longer naivety, but a deliberate attempt to erase traces, a level of international financial crime. Collision Part 10, Rice was betrayed, and the mysterious counterattack at the end of October 2024, a source within FIFA confirmed. It was Declan Rice who provided internal data to denounce 3 other famous players in the money laundering network, in exchange for the opportunity to reduce his sentence. This news caused a stir in the football world. From being a victim, Rice was called a traitor, stabbing the football world in the back. But then a strange video appeared from Dubai. Rice sat on a rooftop, looked straight into the lens and said, "If you want to know the truth, I will tell you everything, but I'm not sure how long I have left to tell you all." The clip ends with the image of a helicopter shining down from afar. Part 11. The death that shocked the world. On November 12, 2024, the news shocked the world. Declan Rice died in an explosion at a luxury apartment in Dubai Marina. A report from the UAE police said, a mini-bomb exploded in the bedroom, the body was burned beyond recognition. The DNA was 85% similar to a sample from Rice's relatives. The world's media fell silent. The England team held a minute's silence before the match against the Netherlands. Millions of fans cried. Brain Part 12, The Chilling Truth, Rice is alive. 3 weeks later, a former Interpol agent revealed to the independent news channel The Vault that the explosion was fake, staged by Rice himself and a secret organization called the Shell, a group that specializes in helping high-ranking figures disappear from all global databases. The body in the Dubai apartment, right-pointing arrow, it was the body of a small arms dealer who was killed 2 days earlier, with a body similar to Rice's. 85% DNA sample, right-pointing arrow deliberately cross-contaminated from Rice's toothbrush. Small airplane Part 13. New life in Argentina, El Fantasma. Declan Rice now lives on a remote farm in Patagonia, Argentina, under the fake name, Daniel R. Moran, a taciturn fitness trainer, who does not use social media, and does not accept new students. In the small village, people only know that he used to be an athlete in Europe, but left football because of an accident. One day, the landlord's son secretly filmed Rice playing football alone on the wild grass with excellent technique. The clip was spread online with the caption, "Where does the ghost of English football live in South America?" The clip has racked up 11 million views in 2 days. Detective Part 14. Rice's Pursuer, and the Missing Black Book. A bounty hunter who worked for UEFA is tasked with investigating a global money laundering case. The only clue, the brown leather notebook Rice took with him when he left Dubai, it contains a list of 12 senior FIFA, UEFA, brokers accused of money laundering. The password to a digital wallet containing more than £4.5 million, hidden on the blockchain using a private key. The problem? Right pointing arrow. If Rice is still alive and hands the book over to Interpol, the entire football system will collapse. Firecracker Part 15, Mysterious Reunion. Rice appears in Iceland. In March 2025, a security camera at Reykjavik Airport, Iceland, captured the image of a man wearing a beanie, wearing a mask, limping, looking very similar to Declan Rice. This person boarded a private flight with an unknown destination, facial recognition experts confirmed. The probability of a match is up to 92%. The FBI file updates Declan Rice's status. DECEASED, disputed.